All right, Viking Nation, welcome back to another Union Catholic broadcast. We got a great game today. We got 6-1 Westfield, who are ranked 4th in the state, and Union Catholic, who is looking for their 3rd straight win. I'm joined by my pal Brandon.
I'm doing amazing today.
You're doing good?
I'm just feeling it today. I really feel like the Vikings have it in the bag today.
You think so? I mean, listen, they certainly have been performing pretty well. As I said before, this is their 3rd straight win that they're looking for during this game. But let me tell you, if they pull it off, it would be their most difficult win because
Especially
of how Westfield has been performing this season.
Aren't they number 4 in the state?
I believe they are, yes.
Wow,
this
this would be a tough one for us.
probably
that's for sure.
the most difficult, certainly the most difficult thus far in the season. And, it should be really interesting to see their approach going into this. Yeah.
Well, you know what? We'll just. Sorry for that buzzer in the background. We also have a freshman volleyball game going on against Rahway right now, so don't mind that. But other than that, looks like Union Catholic and Westfield are now taking their positions out on the field. Let's see what happens here today. This should be an interesting one, too.
Should be.
A special one, if you will.
That, too.
Because I don't believe Union Catholic girls varsity is ranked at all. I could be wrong. But I know Westfield, as you were saying before, is number 4 in the state. So I believe this would definitely get us a spot on the ranked. Oh, here we go. Looks like we started. Looks like Westfield's now in possession. Oh, Union Catholic, excuse me. Confused up my colors. Now Union Catholic.
So we got some interesting information here. Union Catholic has only given up 2 goals in the last 5 games, Brendan.
Wow. In the last 2 games, you said?
5 games.
Oh, 5 games.
2 goals in 5 games.
In 5 games. Now that's especially interesting. That's for sure. Well, you really got to give it for Union Catholic with 2 straight wins. That's for sure.
Playing great.
Especially, can already see it right here. Out on excuse me, I blanked. Out on Westfield over here. Looks like Union Catholic's really doing well with their offense. You know, look at this. Way they're charging down the field. You only got 1 player down there. Wish you had it in control till Westfield eventually people ganged up and took the ball. Now that Westfield's with the offense, excuse me.
I believe Union Catholic is 3-3-1. Not bad at all. And as we said before, Westfield is number 4 in the state.
This will definitely get us somehow ranked, that's for sure.
Should be quite the battle today.
Especially, that is for sure. Only 2 minutes in the game, and we already got a good game going on. Looks like if this game is kept playing up in the next 5 minutes with this all aggression, I believe that Union Catholic will maybe score a goal, especially.
I mean, it's all you could hope if you're the Union Catholic Vikings. I mean, with a team like Westfield, you know, with the record they have and how they've been playing, I mean, you know, you really got to bring your A game in games like this. And it's truly a test for this Union Catholic Vikings team to see just how far they can go against just great teams like Westfield right now.
Especially, that's for sure. And as I like to say, let's see if the Vikings really bring their Viking spirit out in the field today. Union Catholic still really pushing their way down that field. Westfield now with the offense.
Got some good passing by Westfield here.
Especially by, you know, I've really seen a lot in Westfield. Their offense is pretty good, but their defense is sorely, I'm pretty sure it's lacking in a couple of places I can name. Probably one off the top of my head is definitely communication. You can see probably when Union Catholic has the ball, they're just trying to figure out which player will get that ball from them. By the time they figure that out, Union Catholic's already made it halfway down the field.
I definitely see what you say about their offense. I mean, just looking at the passing here, they got a pretty good look just now. Wasn't able to land it, but just that ball movement, you know, it's tough to beat in any sport, really.
Especially for the girls volleyball, soccer, excuse me. Volleyball games going on here. I have volleyball in my head. Sorry about that. But, yeah, well, look here. See, you got Union Catholic right here on offense. Westfield, well, now they kick the ball over to Westfield. It's now turnover, kick it right over the goalie.
Very fast-paced game today.
Especially, yeah, they really are trying to see who will score a goal first. But you know, you really got to look. Westfield really is looking good with their offense today, but their defense could really use some spots. I said before, communication. I believe probably the next one is control.
There you go again with that fantastic ball movement.
Especially here on Union Catholic, their defense is looking pretty good, especially their offense as well. Offense really looking really good in all corners. Defense looking pretty good on all corners. Out on Union Catholic, that'd be a Westfield's ball, I presume. I could be right. No, that is a, could be wrong, but I believe, yeah, it's a kick from Union Catholic's goalie. Looks like Union Catholic's in possession. Westfield now through the turnover.
Now Westfield, after playing this Union Catholic team, will go against West Orange on October 5th. Then they go on a bit of a road trip, going to Old Bridge, then Monroe. And then on the 22nd, they are playing Summit. So definitely look out for those games. Union Catholic staying home for a little bit on the 3rd. J.P. Stevens, the 5th, Rahway.
I believe we'll be streaming some of those games. I believe Varsity Volleyball might take over some of that space.
Definitely will try.
Yeah, well, I believe this volleyball game going on in the background with all that noise is a freshman game, so
right.
Pardon the noise at the background.
Always great things going on over here at UC. Multiple things at once a lot of the time.
That's for sure. That is for sure.
I'll tell you, we multitask, you know?
Oh, we do. I can tell you that we do. But you know what? We make it work. Westfield looking pretty good here with their offense.
Speaking of multitasking, Brandon right now is also operating the camera.
Yes,
doing
I
both
am.
at once, killing it.
Well, somebody's got to do it. Looks like Westfield finally broke free from that little corner they were trapped in by Union Catholic. Will Westfield kick that bin? No, they will not. That would be out on Union Catholic. Any way to sacrifice that ball to get it out of their goal.
I'm just wondering, seeing this, do you think Union Catholic is intentionally trying to get Westfield in that corner that they've been going in, or do you think it's Westfield's spot that they seem to be targeting intentionally?
You know, I got to say, Westfield now with the corner kick, but you know, I really got to say, I think Westfield's getting themselves into those traps. As you can really see with their offense, as I was saying before, it's looking good. It's just that I believe they don't have any plans strategized to get themselves out of those traps. Especially you saw before, I'll go back here real quick. You see that little corner over there, that's where they were caught into. There's not a lot of space, especially you go back, you get the ball out, it's going to be a switch over Union Catholic. But of course, you really got to look at Union Catholic's defense as well. How well did they keep them in that trap so Westfield could eventually have to kick it out of bounds? I guess that's a proper term, yeah, out of bounds.
That makes sense, yeah.
Or eventually they break themselves free from that trap, which, as you saw before, they did. So you really got to give it to Westfield there for that.
Corner kick now, Westfield. Oh, great save there. Union Catholic.
Is that Riley Curtis? That
I
was
believe
Riley
it
Curtis.
is. And that's, I mean, we said it before, great defense by UC, Riley Curtis. I mean, past 5 games, only 2 goals scored on us. I mean, that's just great defense right there. 4 shutouts as well this year by Riley Curtis.
She's looking really good this season. Oh, there we go. What do you think? A goal by Westfield.
I mean, listen, great defense, but even better offense right there from Westfield. First goal of the game right here.
Well, you still got to give it Westfield. They're ranked. They're number 4 in the whole state for soccer.
Right.
So you eventually got to say they're definitely going to score a goal this game. You just don't know when. Union Catholic was definitely looking good out there with their defense, trying to prevent that from happening. But you know what? You still got to give it to them. They've been having a really good defense against a ranked team in the state. Especially if Union Catholic pulls this off today, they'll definitely earn us a spot on that rank. But who knows?
Doubt. Yeah,
Who knows? Union Catholic now in possession. Kicking it back down the field. Making their way up.
I mean, if you're Union Catholic, I think just nothing really wrong on the offensive side of things. I mean, on the defensive side of things, however, there's definitely some things you got to modify. You got to try to stop that constant ball movement that Westfield has been doing consistently since the beginning of this game, you know, and that's exactly how they scored that early goal.
Yeah. That's for sure. I mean, still, you gotta look at Union Catholic's way of trying to get them, of getting Westfield caught in a trap. I just wanted to bring that up again because we saw as before, Union Catholic again bringing Westfield into their traps. But I believe, of course, they're ranked, so they'd have to know how to get out of a trap. They almost set Union Catholic up in a trap there, and Union Catholic managed to get their way out of that. So you really, I gotta give props to Union Catholic there for that one. Especially, I believe that was Riley Curtis that was in possession of that ball at that time. So.
Yep, Curtis was definitely ready for that, as usual, it seems.
You got to be ready for anything, especially top 5 high school for volleyball in the state, that's for sure.
Did you mean soccer?
Soccer, excuse me.
Listen, volleyball is on our mind. Don't worry. I mean, we got it going on right in front of us. Great game, too. We'll get to that at some point.
Yes, and I believe for volleyball, we are number 2 in the state now. That is amazing. Williamstown, number 1.
Speaking of amazing, another save right there. I mean, just save after save.
Had a feeling, I thought this would be a slow game played today, just taking it easy, then starting to get aggressive, especially towards the end of the second set. But, it's the first set, only, 10 minutes into the set already?
Just about.
And in a very aggressive game I've seen between both teams today.
Right out the gate.
Especially Westfield. They're really trying to maintain their spot on that rank. But, Union Catholic, I really got to give props to them because I'm a Viking myself, but also because they've been working really hard on their defense day in, day out, which is pretty good.
Got some back and forth over here.
Oh, what an amazing stop by Westfield's goalie there.
Far kick down the field.
Union Catholic now in possession from their goalie. Out of bounds by Union Catholic, I believe. Now on Union Catholic's side. Whoa, oh. Somebody was on the way there. What a save.
Definitely see what you mean by both of these teams being so aggressive, especially Westfield.
Yeah, especially as you saw that before, a little bit of monkey in the middle there and playing.
Right.
Looks like I believe that was, can't see the number, but that player, number 7.
Number 7 for Vikings or
for Vikings, for Vikings.
Number 7 for Vikings, that would be.
Sorry, we got to shuffle through our rosters here real quick. I believe, I could have been wrong about that number, but one of our players here, as you saw before, was definitely caught in a monkey in the middle trap. Who is that? That's number, nope, that's number 7. Looks like we don't have a number 7 here on our roster. Looks like a late game number change here, but whoever that is, as you saw before, they really couldn't get themselves out of a little monkey in the middle game there played by Westfield. Westfield maintained the hold of the ball, especially I believe they gave it up right there on that U for Union Catholic. Union Catholic really came back there getting that ball. But you know what? It's even between the two. You get into some sort of trap or some sort of monkey in the middle game, who knows? Maybe next is tag, but we'll see.
I'd say so, yeah.
Westfield looking pretty good here with offense. You know, it's one thing I will never understand about soccer.
What's that?
Is that there's, of course, you have a huge field, but yet there's so many spots, like there's so many positions, right? That just like they play their spot. Like let's say a goalie. Well, goalie has to stay on the goal, right? There's also, I believe, the right wing who's on the right side, left wing who's on the other side. I tend to see that they switch sides sometimes. Like they'll just go where the ball is. So I'm pretty sure you know much about soccer, really. Do you?
I know an okay amount, you know.
So I guess we'd have to wait till Evan Florett comes back. He's one of our other hosts, and he played soccer for all his life, so he would know best. But it's just a thing that makes me curious is that why have position do you have to stick to when you really just focus on the ball? I mean, I understand because you have to focus on the ball. It's a part of the sport. But at the same time, you have positions that you have to withhold because you've got a player coming in sneaking behind you, let's say from the you're up in That was number 7 was actually Madison.
Madison Farrell, number 7.
Madison Farrell, thank you.
There we go. We got it now. Shout out to Madison Farrell.
There you go.
And also an apology to Madison Farrell.
Yeah, there you go.
Not realizing the number, but yep, we got that fixed now, so we should be okay.
You got that last minute number change there, so
Yes.
that's good. But I'm also saying, it's like you gotta look right there. I believe that's the right wing position, and then over here is the left wing position. It's really hard because you got left wing coming up to right to help them get that ball over to offense, and yet you get some players from, let's say, the opposite team going into the left wing position. It's hard to get back there in time to not let Westfield gang up on the goalie and get that into the goal. So I guess the question is, should you stay on that spot you're assigned to, or should you just chase that ball?
Soccer is truly a game of patience, you know, especially when you're on defense. You never really know what's going to happen, but you just have to be aware at all times. And you could say that with a lot of sports, but, you know, soccer, not as fast-paced, you could say, as maybe basketball, volleyball, right? Games that, you know, you see a point every, 10 seconds, 20 seconds. You know, soccer is not that kind of sport. And that's okay, you know.
I mean, you gotta also say for basketball, it's these like 4 basketball courts instead of soccer field.
Right.
And especially because in soccer, well, of course in basketball you do a lot of running, but backing down a small little court. But for soccer, you're really exerting a lot of energy on that field, which I'd say if I was on a soccer team, I would have been exhausted.
Good look there by Westfield.
Oh, what an amazing save by Union Catholic, and that was Riley Curtis again on the goal.
I mean, listen, obviously a great shot by Westfield. I mean, no complaints if you're the coach. I mean, just great shot. And if you're Union Catholic, you know, great save, great goalie. You got to watch out for that stuff, and you got to anticipate things like that, you know, because if you're Westfield, you see how well that worked, you're going to go to that as much as you can.
That is for sure. And I believe that was out on either Union Catholic or Westfield. I wasn't paying attention there, but I was just trying to fix the speed of the cameras there, so it really
definitely out of bounds on one of the two teams.
There you go. I believe that was Westfield now, Union Catholic, an offense.
Throws it in.
Looks like Westfield will now have possession, or Union Catholic can come saving the day here.
I believe that was Shannon McGinnis throwing that one in, number 13.
Good throw. See, that's another thing. Not the throwing, but the aspect of trying to get into an open spot enough to get some big ball thrown towards you, and then you got to get that on the ground real quick and then kick it to the other way without getting the team on you. That's another thing I'll never get about soccer. Or, excuse me, I wouldn't say I get, but that's another thing I dread about playing soccer with, especially
It's too late now, I'm afraid. You've revealed your deep hatred for soccer. There's no turning back.
I wouldn't say I hate soccer. I like watching soccer sometimes. You know, like World Cup 2022. That was an amazing thing to see. Union Catholic especially. Well, because I'm live streaming it. But also, yeah, I like to watch soccer. It's a good game. It's just that not a lot. Well, of course, I myself don't really have an interest of playing it. Like basketball, I like watching basketball. I don't play basketball. Or baseball, I play baseball, but I also like watching baseball. Same thing for football.
Of course.
Hockey, I was never really a fan.
No?
Nah. I mean, occasionally I'll watch some things here and there, but not really. What about you, Tony?
I mean, listen, basketball was always my favorite, always probably will be my favorite. I love football too, volleyball, you know, and I've realized this year, actually, volleyball for Union Catholic is one of the most fun sports to watch here. And I really look forward to doing more games for just all volleyball teams here.
Yeah. Volleyball is especially fun.
Yeah, I mean, listen, soccer has never been my favorite, but even games like this, I always find it sometimes even more entertaining than, let's say, professional. You know, because these kids they're fighting for spots. They're fighting to be ranked high. You know, different just aspect there.
That's for sure. That is for sure.
Corner kick here, I believe, for Westfield.
Looks like we'll see, as we saw before, that last corner kick from Westfield ended in a Westfield goal. So we will see. Will Westfield pull it off, or will Riley Curtis come and save the day? I believe that's the last way over.
Yes.
It's hard to see from our angle because we don't have anybody out there, but from over here, it looks like it went in.
It did. It really did.
But thank God it did not.
Right.
There you go. Now we got Riley Curtis in here with a goal kick. Ladies and gentlemen, just bear with us 1 second.
And we are back here. Okay. Westfield, some ball movement, and that is not something that I've said for the first time just now during this game. I mean, they've been doing this since the beginning, about 20 minutes in now, I'd say. And they've kept it consistent. I'll give it to them. They have kept it consistent with that. Union Catholic seems to manage it a good amount of the time, actually. It's just, you know, Westfield's so strong with that ball movement, you know. And if you're the coach, that's what you love to see. Looks like a shot there. You see, though, able to save it. All right. Looks like out. Pretty sure on Union Catholic. And yes, it is on Union Catholic. Okay. Throws it in. Both teams really not playing a lot in the middle of the field. It's always usually completely on one side of either team, which is very interesting. You don't see that often. Got a throw in now, Westfield. Good throw, but the Vikings able to take it back, try to get that thing out of there, and out of bounds. We are back, and we got a special guest here with us. We got Jackie Williams.
Hi, everyone.
So, Jackie, have you been watching this game at all? And if so, what do you think?
I think that our team is holding our own against this Westfield team, being top 5 in the state.
I think that's a pretty good point. Yeah, no, I mean, that's an important thing to remember. Westfield, number 4 right now in the state. Pretty unbelievable. And they've certainly been playing like it, too. You know, really showing why they're regarded as such a good team. I mean, I've been saying this the whole time, Jackie. I mean, the ball movement, just unbelievable.
Yeah,
Some of the
their
best.
offense and defense matches each other well.
And, you know, just straight back and forth right now. That was Westfield's shot on UC. Yet another save. All right. About 23 minutes into this game so far. Both teams very intense. It seems.
Yes, I agree.
What are the takeaways you got, Jackie? Let's hear it.
Takeaways from the game?
Yeah, so far.
I do think that their offense and just really pushing is good, but I also think our defense is doing really well, like trying to keep them out of the goal area.
I have to say I agree too. Ever since that first goal scored on Union Catholic, they've really been doing pretty good on defense, just ready for these shots, anticipation very well. Seems like Westfield has done pretty good trying to get it on their side most of the time. Hasn't really been on Westfield's side too much. Let's see, looks like Viking ball. Now, Jackie, what do you think of soccer?
What do I think of soccer? I think that soccer's an interesting sport. It's very big field, but I think it's a very aggressive sport that it takes a lot of passion to play for sure.
Out of bounds Union Catholic. Oh, there's a bug on the camera.
Oh
wow.
my gosh. There is a bee on the camera.
The bee is watching us watch the game.
Yeah.
Kind of cool, not gonna lie. Don't see that often. Well, now we know we need to install windshield wipers on our cameras. And the bug is gone. Had some back and forth there. That was out on UC, and now Westfield has it. And now Westfield doesn't have it. UC able to get it back, out of bounds again. Jackie, thoughts?
Thoughts? Thoughts? I think that it's really just going back and forth in our like defensive zone.
Right.
I feel like we need to get it more on their side and push the offense. For
Definitely,
sure.
definitely.
What do you think?
No, I think you're right. That's what I think. I mean, listen.
But this is a hard team, so.
It really is. It really is. You know, it's hard to really put a dent in either
Here
team.
we are on the other side. Good opportunity.
Very good opportunity. But goes out. Is that Union Catholic?
It's going to be a corner kick for UC, which is the best chance to score.
Thank you, Jackie. There you go. I mean, listen, great look there. They were ready for it, but you got to give it a UC. They had that plan. Got to try to keep it on Westfield's side if you're them. And that's out. Going to be Westfield ball. So, like I said before, we're joined by our special guest, Jackie. What would you say are your favorite sports?
My favorite sports, I like basketball, tennis, and then probably track.
Really? Is it in that order or just?
No, not in that order. But those sports are, basketball is the best to watch for
I
sure.
agree. I have to agree with you on that.
The basketball games here are probably really fun to do too.
The energy is unreal. I've broadcasted several of those, and they're my personal favorite.
Yeah,
to
so
do.
much fun. And
Tennis?
I recently got into pickleball.
Really?
Yes.
Really? That seems to be a trending sport these days. I don't know.
Mhm.
I wish I knew that when I kind of blew it off during gym class in middle school, but
Did you?
yeah, well, you know, I wish I took it more seriously, but with a name like that, how could you? But
Okay, guys, that's enough.
that was Jackie, everybody. Some great insight there. Some interesting favorite sports. we're back again. We got yet another guest. We got EJ, everybody.
Hi. Live stream is very interesting for me to watch. The soccer game is definitely putting on a show, and yeah, let's see.
I have to agree. So EJ, what are your favorite sports?
My favorite sports, although I do gymnastics, my favorite sports to watch are probably basketball and soccer.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Basketball, like your pal Jackie. I was afraid you were going to say pickleball, to be honest.
Oh, no. But I mean, it's a good sport too, just not my personal fave. Okay, let's see.
It's going to be a throw in here. Westfield.
Back into action.
That's right. Trying to figure out here what exactly Westfield's trying to do. I mean, again, the ball movement is there.
Yes.
It's just they're going back.
Yeah.
Trying to just find out what's the right space to get it in there. Union Catholic, of course, is the blue team. Westfield being the white team. Just for those who are curious. EJ, by the way, is a member of the UC gymnastics team.
Yes, I am. Very important team to me. We're definitely putting on a show this season, trying our best to get what we can and just enjoying it throughout the way to support the UC team.
Well, tell us about that gymnastics team. What's going on right now for it?
I mean, we've been good. You know, we won a few, lost a few. I mean, it is what it is. No disqualifications, and everybody has been in amazing condition and doing what we have to do.
That's pretty good stuff. We have a meet, actually. Well, I shouldn't say we. The UC gymnastics team has a meet coming up
Against Cranford next
That's right.
Tuesday. I'm very excited for that. You know, come and support if you can, and if not, hey, it is what it is, and definitely lots of fixtures to come out for everybody to see.
Now, tell me, what kind of stuff exactly do you have to do for gymnastics? What specific?
I mean,
What do you have to do with
a
it?
lot. Especially like mentally, you know, it's a mentally strong sport that you have to get ready for because, you know, physical, it's like not easy, but I mean, at the same time, in order to do what you have to do, in order to get high up in the air and flip as high as you can, mentally you have to be ready for it. And I feel like just mentally and physically, I'll just go hand in hand to make sure we support each other and do what we have to do.
That's a very interesting point that you brought up, the mental side of it, because
Yeah.
I immediately assume, you know, physical side with gymnastics, huge part of it. Just, you know, I mean, you have to be very athletic, of course. I know if I attempted to do any of that stuff, I'd be in the hospital for several weeks. But, you know, it's a very interesting point you bring up there, the mental side of it.
Yeah, mentally. Even here for soccer, you know, you have to be willing to be able to get the ball when you can, put it into goalie. And even when you don't win sometimes, you know, we got to take it like a champion, learn from it, and do better.
And you just see just non-stop running across such a big field. I mean, not easy.
Even training for this must be hard, but our team has it, and, you know, they're strong for us and doing what they have to do.
That's good. I mean, listen, I know I couldn't run like this unless I was late for broadcasting.
Yeah,
so
no, me neither.
So everybody definitely be on the lookout for that
Yes.
gymnastics meet
Yes.
coming up. We're just under 10 minutes left in this quarter. Half, I should say.
Yep.
So used to basketball, I'm saying quarter.
All right, girls looking strong. I'm pretty sure they're tired, but they're looking really, really strong out there.
They really are.
There goes our teammate.
Sorry, say that again?
Oh, no, our teammate here. Oh, there she goes. The fall.
Both teams always ready on defense.
Yes.
Westfield back in that corner. You always see them there.
Here we go. Back in. UC has it.
Right there, ready for it.
Yes.
Play has stopped. And it's going to be Viking ball. 7 minutes left. of the half. Not going to mess that one up again.
Yes.
Oh, what a save
Wow,
there.
yes, that's interesting.
Very interesting. Unbelievable save.
There goes our goalie.
She dove for that.
Yes.
Corner kick right there. Westfield. Oh, looks like a goal right there. Westfield.
Wow, interesting. I mean,
You find soccer very interesting, don't you?
yeah, I do. Although I don't watch soccer much, but I mean, I love the sport honestly to watch and see where they are.
It's always fun watching good teams play and just do what they do best.
Yeah.
Great offense, great looks there from the Westfield team. I mean, and it was in a way that they completely different way
Yeah.
than they scored that first goal too.
Yeah, yeah.
You're Union Catholic. I mean, you just got to get it out of your side. I mean, I know that's kind of
Yeah.
obvious, but just do whatever you can to keep them
Yeah.
out of there. Because Westfield, it seems that's just where they.
Yeah, I feel like give it everything you can. Just get the ball away from that side.
Right.
Yeah.
There's Westfield again.
They're not giving up on us. Not easy.
No, no.
And our girls sure isn't giving up either. I mean, they're going and going and going.
It's true. Great kick there.
Right across.
Far kick.
Yes.
Union Catholic now doing a pretty okay job at getting it on the other side.
Yes.
5 minutes just about left in this first half. Now, going into halftime, what do you think the UC coach will be telling this team? Or the Westfield coach, by the way.
I mean, starting off with UC, I feel like what, the coach would be telling them is to just play harder. Not as if they're not playing harder now, but I just like give it more than you can. Being that they have two and, we're still a little behind. I feel like we'd want more from the team and to just see them give it more of their all and to see what they can do and to just release anything else that they could possibly be thinking about and just thinking about the sport and what they have to do now.
And if you're the Westfield coach?
I personally be telling them to just keep it up, and just give it what you got, honestly.
That's what I think too.
Yeah.
Not too many complaints with them. Westfield driving it down the middle.
Yep.
Oh, another good look here.
And they almost had it.
Great save.
Yes,
Almost lost
good
it
save.
for a second, but no, great save again.
The goalie.
I mean, going into this game, we had only let up 2 goals in the past 5 games,
Yeah.
which is just, that's an amazing stat right
Yeah.
there. Looks like throw in here, UC.
Yes. It's crazy to see these girls doing what they have to do, considering the hours that they work out and all the stuff that they have to do throughout the week. Just for them to come out on the field, and you're like, I wonder what could these girls be doing behind the scenes to be able to do what they do now, have the stamina that they have now, and to just keep up with the work.
It's a very good point.
Yeah.
I was telling Brandon earlier about basketball and just how, such a fast-paced game.
Yeah.
I mean, because you said that's one of your favorites to watch.
Exactly.
I mean, always points being scored every 10, 15 seconds or so. Such a different game than soccer.
Yeah, because when watching a sport, you see them out there playing for a few minutes, few seconds, and it's just like the hours that they put in just to play for a few seconds or a few minutes is crazy.
It's true. But, you know, at the same time, that makes every point just that much more meaningful.
Exactly. You know, thinking of all the hours you put in, it just makes you want to just give it your all and just come out with the win sometimes.
Right. Westfield. Just right over the goal.
Yeah.
Pretty close, actually, but just, again, out of bounds, over the goal. UC's going to have it now. About 2 minutes left. Let's see what they do to close out this first half.
Exactly. All right, good kick. Just got it, got it. Good one, good one.
Union Catholic, by the way, on a 2-game win streak. Have been playing pretty good recently.
Yes.
Westfield, the middle. Some ball movement. I mean, not too much pressure if you're Westfield. I mean,
Yeah.
of course, you want to keep that lead.
Exactly.
Extend
Westfield
it.
is not letting up on our side at all.
Definitely. Just as aggressive, you could say, as they
Yeah.
were in the beginning, which is amazing. And we got a good look there for Westfield. UC was ready for it.
Yes.
Just again going down that corner. Corner kick. Not very successful.
Nope.
UC is definitely ready for that. Looks like another corner kick, actually.
Yes, another one.
Ooh.
There we have it. Let's see.
Just Westfield, there you go, keeping it on that side
Exactly, yes.
without fail. UC definitely got it out of there now,
Yep,
but also
out
out
of
of
bounds.
bounds. So, and it looks like that's just about the end of the first half.
Yes.
Definitely some takeaways here from both teams.
That's
A ton.
definitely. Yes.
And just again, yeah, end of the first half.
On to the
Very
second.
interesting so far. Sorry, I cut you off there. Okay,
On
we're
to
going to go. So, cut you off again? No, speak, sorry.
On to second half along with the girls, and let's see what else they can give.
Yes, we're going to go into intermission now, and we will be back shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back from that brief intermission here from set 1 to set 2. As you can see, as you can hear, the freshman volleyball game is still going on. Our host, Tony, just hopped off for a second, so he'll be back in shortly. As you can hear from that stomping, looks like I believe Westfield won that last set, so could have been a Westfield win, but who knows? Right now it's soccer. Right now it's Westfield ball here. Making their way up down the field. Got out that corner trap there, like right at that line, kicked it right over to the Union Catholic goalie. Looks like I believe that'll be Union Catholic there, control, kicking it all the way down the field to Westfield. Oh, no, Union Catholic, excuse me. Oh, Union Catholic maintain control of that ball. Kicking right down, giving it to Westfield. Westfield now with the control, making it all the way down in the field. All the way down to the end, excuse me. Union Catholic now control, kicking it all the way to their goalie, Riley Curtis. Kicking it out. Westfield blocking it. Westfield now in control. Out of bounds, I believe that was on Westfield. Union Catholic now throwing it in. Out on Union Catholic. Now it is Westfield's turn. Very quick switch of events here. Union Catholic making their way down the field. Looks like that'll be out for Union Catholic, out for Westfield, excuse me.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Union Catholic's live stream. Westfield versus Union Catholic here. Westfield with a corner kick, leading 2-0. Looking for more. We're about 6 minutes into the second half here. Riley Curtis with the goal kick. Westfield, another great scoring opportunity here. Great job clearing that out. Westfield came into this match ranked number 4 in the state, record of 6-1. The Vikings 4-3-1 after 2 straight wins. This is obviously a tough test for the Vikings. Westfield will be the best team on the schedule for the Vikings. But a 2-0 score here. With Westfield in the lead here. Union Catholic has really held their own here. They came in obviously as big underdogs to the powerhouse Westfield. But the Vikings, like I said, have played very well. Can't always look at the score to get a good indication as to how well a team is playing. Westfield doing a great job in transition here. A lot of space. Good ball here, looking for a cross. Oh, left foot shot. Goes wide. Obviously the next goal in this game is crucial here. Obviously the Vikings can get one and cut it to 2-1, put themselves right back in the game. But if Westfield is able to go up 3-0, that would be very difficult to come back from. So you might see UC pushing it a little bit more to try to cut into that deficit. Westfield doing such a great job possessing the ball. I mean, you don't have to watch very long to see why Westfield is ranked number 4 in the state. In case you're wondering, the lone loss by the Blue Devils came in overtime to Elizabeth. Westfield was shorthanded in that game. For those just tuning in, this is Jim Lambert. I am here with Tony Manusos. The two of us will be here with you for the second half. Tony, I was just mentioning to the viewers how it's not, doesn't take too long to realize just why Westfield is ranked number 4 in the state. I mean, they've shown all the skills today.
They really have. Yeah, just firing on all cylinders pretty consistently throughout this game. Really just no complaints about what they've been doing.
No, they've controlled the tempo, as expected coming in. And as I mentioned earlier, UC came in as big underdogs, but they are definitely holding their own here. 2-0 score. Obviously still in the game. If they can find a way to get the next goal, that obviously would change everything here. But Westfield's making that very difficult by controlling, like I said, controlling the tempo. Westfield in transition here. Breakaway attempt. Good job by Riley Curtis to get back in goal.
It's going to be out of bounds.
It's just constant pressure the whole game, Tony, by Westfield, and the Vikings have done a great job to keep it where it is at 2-0.
They really have. They really have.
Let's see if the Vikings can mount some type of an attack here, but Westfield making things very difficult.
Playing a lot in the middle now.
Yeah,
it seems.
That's where they seem to be doing their attacking. Oh, good chance here for Westfield again. Gets off a shot.
Just over.
Yeah.
Still a good shot, but UC put some pressure on that one and just went right over.
Yeah, Riley Curtis, another kick. Just over 28 minutes to go. Long way to go. I mean, it's still obviously a chance for the Vikings to cut into this lead and make this make Westfield sweat a little bit.
That's definitely true. Westfield some aggressive offense there.
Yeah, boxing out there.
But you know what? That's also some aggressive defense from UC in a good way. Not a bad way, but just very good at putting pressure, both teams.
Yeah, it's just good, hard soccer. I mean,
Right.
that's all part of the game.
Looks like that's out.
Yeah, the throw in for Westfield.
Seems like Westfield's had most of the throw-ins throughout this game. This is only something I've just realized. I don't know, just...
No, they definitely have. I mean, because... Oh, great save by Riley Curtis.
That was a great save. And how many times have we been saying that throughout the game?
The game and all season. I mean, Riley has been a force for the Vikings back there. I mentioned before how the Vikings have won the last 2 games and only given up 2 goals in the last 5 games coming into this matchup. And Riley's had I'm counting it up now, 1, 2, 3, 4 shutouts. So, great attempt here.
Sure, she's been
scramble
a
in
huge
front.
Of
A good job by the Vikes to clear that out.
Westfield going right back.
Right back on the attack.
Right back.
Oh, good ball coming through the middle there.
Let's see.
Offside looks like. Yeah. Yeah, Westfield attacker was a step ahead of the last defender before that ball came through, creating the offside. Big leg by Curtis, get that ball out. Oh, have an attempt to, oh.
I think if you're UC, you just want to try to keep it on that other side. Just get it out of there whenever you can. Just do anything needed to just keep it on their side.
Yeah, well, I mean, right here, I mean, have an opportunity with a throw in, get it in the box here, and you never know what could happen. Maybe if I got the camera on the ball, we'd see what's happening. Shot on goal by the Vikes. Yeah, my apologies, everyone. Kind of new at the whole camera thing. But here we go.
Usually comes back. Hello, we're back. Okay. Just testing out the microphones for a second.
Yeah, it's been going in and out a little bit. So, oh, one-on-one chance for Westfield.
Here we go.
just wide. Wow. Went for that bottom right corner. She just missed, giving Westfield another goal. All right, Riley Curtis with another kick.
I mean, if you're Union Catholic, you're just so thankful that just didn't go in, that last shot over there, as good as it was.
Yeah, I mean, to have any chance of coming back in this game, they have to keep it right where it is and hope that they can get a breakaway or some type of, 2-on-1 opportunity.
Right down the middle again. Westfield brings it over to UC's side.
Work in the middle again. Like a shot from long range.
Another shot.
Well, Riley Curtis grabs another one. I mean, no doubt she's going to be in double digits with saves. She's getting quite a workout today.
That's right. Westfield just so good at getting those, I don't know if you want to say open looks, but just very good shots from
No,
the
you're right.
corners, down the middle, just all over the place, really.
Oh, there we go.
Seems like a push now for Union Catholic.
Yeah, need to control the ball here. She runs on that. And here we go. Long range shot. Whoa! Went wide right. That's one of the best opportunities. Like I said, that was a bullet from way out that almost found its mark. As a result, UC will have a corner kick, and this could, there we go.
This could be a good opportunity here.
Oh, somebody got a head on it. Westfield's able to clear it out. That was a big moment right there. I mean,
It was.
Westfield on a break here. They got 3-on-2.
If you're the Vikings, you are just crushed by that lost opportunity after that corner kick.
Yeah, I mean, that's obviously on the corners. Usually represents, a lot of times represents the best chance to score.
Right.
They throw in for Vikings. 21 minutes and change. Westfield, nice give and go. Now look for a cross in front here, probably.
I hate to sound repetitive, but just this ball movement, this teamwork here from Westfield.
Yeah, very crisp.
That's something they've made very clear right from the beginning of this game.
Good chance here if we can run onto that ball.
Oof.
Along the end line. Got to see who that went off of. Looks like it'll be a goal kick.
UC seems to have a better idea now of what they're going to try to do.
Yeah, I've had some better scoring opportunities the last few minutes, Tony, and obviously pushing for that goal, knowing there's 20 minutes to go, knowing how important it is to get one on the board here.
Definitely. About 20 minutes left. Westfield slowly driving it up there. Just over the half. Get it up a little further.
Oh, good cross. Oh. Just looking for somebody in front. Nobody there except for Riley Curtis. Playing another great game in goal.
Always ready to save that shot.
Yeah, she just always finds herself in great position, great at anticipating. Westfield another good chance here. Oh, gonna get a shot off. And
Riley ready for it again. Unsurprisingly.
Play it back to Riley.
Always does a good job of trying to get that out of their half, out of their side.
Yes, I'm gonna play it back. Play it back nicely. Westfield's so quick at transitioning from the defensive side into the middle of the field and into the offensive third. It's just been doing a great job of that the whole match.
I just see like the second Westfield gets the ball on their side of the field, they just always know, just keep inching it forward, just keep.
And they know right where to go. The player's in great position, and they just it's like clockwork.
It is. That's what you want to see if you're a coach of a team like that. There's the fan of soccer, really. And there you go. You see just nobody's fully down there, but
yeah, I mean, but that's what you have to do. You have to clear it out, and you have to hope you can get one down ball inside the box there, and just keep looking for opportunities. You just have to keep on pushing.
I mean, I can't imagine how tired these teams are going to be once this game is over. Just back and forth like crazy.
Yeah, and these players by the end of the game will have run a couple miles. Westfield, another good opportunity.
Almost went in.
Yeah.
Surprised me for a second, yeah.
Yeah, but these players are in such great shape. I mean, you're practicing every day. You're putting in, tremendous training. Yeah, but it's definitely, you have to have great stamina to keep pushing and keep grinding, especially in, like you said, in later minutes. A little over 16 minutes to go here. Westfield still leading 2-0. I got a whistle here. And UC will get a free kick here.
Said in the beginning of the game, but let's just take a look at UC's schedule coming up. After this game versus Westfield, October 3rd, JP Stevens at home. Then Rawway at home for the next 2 games. That's going to be on October 3rd and October 5th. That's the next 2 home games. Then looking at Westfield's roster after this game versus UC. October 5th versus West Orange. October 8th at Old Bridge, sorry. And then just 2 games after that, Monroe and Summit. And yeah, that's the schedule coming up for both these teams.
Yeah, and obviously the Union County tournament will be coming up soon too. Westfield, as of today, would be the top seed in that tournament.
And they're sure playing like it.
Yeah. Quick throw in by the Vikings there, hoping to keep a up tempo here. I mean, because they are battling the clock here now, 14 and change. Just working hard to just try to get an opportunity.
Keep forcing it on their side. Just keep it over there. The more they do that, the better looks, regardless if they get a good shot or not.
You know, and regardless of the outcome here, Tony, I mean, Union Catholic is making Westfield work for everything in this game. Like I said earlier, Westfield came in as huge favorites, and it's the toughest game on UC's schedule. And this is only going to make them better, regardless of what happens here.
That's very true.
I mean, the better competition you play, the better you'll be later in the season. And like I said, the Union Catholics came into this with 2 straight wins, and they're playing a number 4 team in the state. You know, they're playing very tough.
Not an easy game for any team playing this Westfield roster. I mean, they're just on their A game right now.
They are. No. Oh, good shot here. Riley Curtis comes through again.
Yeah, it looks like it went. Was it a save or I think it went over?
Went over. Couldn't tell if she got a hand on it.
Regardless, she was there. She was ready for it.
No, she must have, because there's a corner. Yeah, sorry, couldn't quite see with our scoreboard, our picture-in-picture scoreboard there that you see in the top left corner. Kind of blocked our view from that, but here we go, corner for Westfield. Sends it a little deep. And out of bounds.
About 12 and a half minutes left of this entire game. I believe both Westfield points were in the first half.
Yeah, it was 2-0 at halftime. And as I said before, I mean, Union Catholic showing a lot of grit, a lot of fight.
I mean, if you're the Union Catholic coach of this team, what would you be suggesting?
Well, I'm sure Coach Mike Walsh is telling the girls, you know, keep pushing, you know, keep on just fighting as hard as they are. I mean, it's an uphill battle, obviously, but you just have to keep grinding and hope you get that opportunity, you get that chance. I mean, they're trying to push it forward. When you're playing
Definitely.
a team this skilled as Westfield is, it's just very difficult to get control, possession, which could lead to good opportunities. I mean, the effort's there, obviously. I mean, these girls are working hard. Just up against, and this is what happens when you play one of the best teams in the state. It's not going to be, nothing's going to be easy.
Very tough.
Well, 11 minutes to go, and Raleigh with another kick. Riley got a lot of airtime on our
Oh, definitely.
on
Yeah.
the live stream here.
I mean, she's been a standout player for just this whole game, regardless of the team. I mean, you know, just always ready,
Yeah.
doing her best against such a skilled offense and team as a whole.
Yeah, just a well-oiled machine, Westfield.
Yeah.
And I also, it's a good time to also explain that we're watching this game from inside.
Yes. Yeah.
So apologies to the viewers for not being able to give out a little bit more information about some of the players. It's very hard to see the jerseys from here.
Yes.
I mean, we're watching it on a monitor, yeah, and it's, like I said, it's very difficult to see who has possession of the ball.
Just under 10 minutes now. Now, if you look at Westfield's schedule, do we know if West Orange, Old Bridge, teams like that, do we know if
they're ranked?
how they're doing? Yeah, ranked or
Yeah, and off the top of my head, I do not know, Tony.
just curious about that.
I mean, something that jumps right at you when you look at the Westfield schedule, in terms of their results so far, is they've only allowed 3 goals all year. So, I mean,
Unreal.
so Coach Walsh and the Vikings, like I said before, they knew this was going to be an uphill battle.
But a great learning experience.
This is how you get better. You get better by playing, teams that are better. And this type of a game will pay off, down the road. Against J.P. Stevens and Rawley, the next 2 games for the Vikings. This is going to help them in those games. And I should mention that Thursday, J.P. Stevens match, 4 o'clock at home here, is Senior Day. So you want to make sure you tune in for that as the senior players are celebrated for the commitment they've made to the Vikings program during their careers.
A little over 6.5 minutes left to go in this game.
Yeah, Westfield no rush right here. The clock is their ally. A ball into the box. Oh, a header just off the mark.
Now, I'm not too sure if this is something they do in soccer. I know a lot of sports they do this, and especially basketball. But do they, in soccer, do they run out the clock, a lot? On purpose?
Yes. I mean, the clock keeps running, so if you have a lead, why hurry?
Right. I assumed it was yes. I was just curious if it was like a strategic.
You'll see some teams take advantage of that more than others. Especially when the goalie's going to get the ball right here. I mean, she got her foot on it pretty quick, but you'll see goalies eat up a lot of time when they have possession, when their team's ahead by a couple goals.
Westfield down the middle.
Yeah, you might see the Vikings now maybe trying to gamble a little bit and bring some midfielders forward, just kind of push it to try to get that goal. I mean, not much else you can really do with 5 minutes to go.
Yeah, this late in the game,
you have to take chances.
Right, down 2. I mean, anything you can do just to see if it changes the pace of the game. Just try to chip away at that lead if you can. I mean,
you just have to bring everybody forward.
Not easy.
No. I mean, right here, try to get possession. And here we go. a good ball. That's what you have to do. You just, I mean, the Vikings have had some good scoring opportunities. A couple corners and some shots on goal. As I said before, really making Westfield earn this.
Yeah, that's true. No, the Vikings are certainly not handing it to them
Not at all.
at all.
Not at all.
That's what you like to see.
I mean, it's all about effort.
That's right. The best
And
teams.
I need to show better effort on this camera. The ball.
Yeah.
I know it's what you were thinking. Like, there we go. I found the ball.
It took me a while too when I first started. You know. I've definitely seen worse.
Oh, you're too kind. You say that to all the cameramen. I mean, you see Westfield now just kind of controlling the ball, moving the ball back and forth. I mean, they're just trying to eat the clock.
Yep. Just 3 minutes to go now.
Oh, there's a good chance here. You can see a cross in front.
Not bad.
Sails wide. So we will see.
Well, that out of bounds, just sorry to cut
Yep,
you off.
yep.
Just that out of bounds there, just look how much time that's taken off the clock, just this. I mean,
I know.
it's almost 20 seconds right there. Over 20 now.
All right. Riley's got a strong leg. Should be able to get this past midfield. No, right there.
Great learning experience for the Vikings. I mean, and Westfield, you know, playing against teams that like we said before, just don't give up.
Right.
You
Oh, yeah.
know?
I'm sure Westfield players and coach will be the first to tell you that the Vikings made them work hard to earn this.
Definitely. You know, this may be just me, but I think no matter how much time is left on the clock, I'm never one to think, oh, it's over. you know?
Never. Oh, you never. Honors in the effort.
Right. I
Oh,
mean,
left-footed. Oh.
Tracy McGrady, 13 points in 33 seconds.
Mhm.
The game-winning shot. I mean,
Yeah, we all remember what Reggie Miller did back in the day at the Garden to the Knicks.
8 points in 9 seconds, right?
Yes.
Unreal.
You played to the final whistle.
I mean, no matter what sport you're playing or watching, that's what you want to see. It's just that hustle, you know. If you're sticking with basketball, you think Dennis Rodman too, getting those rebounds, diving for it, you know.
Well, that's what the Vikings are doing right here. Look at them fighting for that ball.
Right. But they have been doing that a lot, you know, just getting aggressive when they need to, knowing when to kind of back off if they have to. You know, pretty well played soccer right there.
Here we go. Might be the last good opportunity pushing forward. Oh, Westfield there to intercept.
Final minute here.
Yeah, playing a little keep away there. Oh, but that's what you do when you have the lead.
And if you're Westfield, apparently, because that's, I mean, they've just been,
Well, that's it, yeah.
they're just so effortless with that.
All right, Tony, we got less than 40 seconds to go. Can the Vikings make another push? Well, can I find the ball? Hang on.
That's the real question.
Here we go. Ah.
Ten seconds left. Just about closes this
Yeah,
game.
yeah.
I mean, we said it before, quite the learning experience. Both teams, hard-fought game.
No, you hit it on the head. Very hard-fought game. After two first-half goals by Westfield, Union Catholic did not allow another goal. There was several opportunities. Westfield put the pressure on. But the defense, Riley Curtis in goal, really rose to the occasion. I mean, that is a very strong result by the
Right.
Vikings. I mean, a lot of people look at it and see 2-0, loss, and that's how it goes in the box score. But you have to look beyond the box score sometimes to really understand how strong and tough and persistent a team played.
That's right.
And,
I mean,
I'm sure that's what Coach Walsh is going to tell his players. No one hangs their head after a loss like this to a team ranked number 4 in the state. Like I said, coming in, they've only given up 3 goals all year.
right. No, there's no doubt about that. And, Westfield is their second win in a row. See how they do against West Orange, October 5th, at home for them.
Yeah, and they'll probably be seated first in the county tournament. So they showed today why they are the best team in the county and why they are number 4 in the state.
Right.
Came in here and they did what they had to do against a very tough, hard-nosed Union Catholic team who's been playing great this year. I mean, the record now 4-4-1.
Right.
But look how close those games are. A couple tough losses. The loss to Glen Ridge, and the future is very promising for the Vikings. For the rest of this season and going forward. I mean, Coach Walsh has them going in the right direction for sure. There's a lot of great talent on this team.
Definitely progress there. And we'll see how they do against J.P. Stevens at home for us.
Yeah, that's
October 3rd.
Like I said earlier, that's this Thursday. That's Senior Day.
I
Starts
believe
at,
so, yeah.
Tune in a little bit earlier. Then it's a 4 o'clock scheduled match, but the Senior Day festivities will start just prior to game time. So please make sure you tune in and see all the seniors. I forget there's a lot of seniors on the team who will be celebrated for their commitment to the Viking program, which we're all very, very proud of everything they've done.
Right. Shout out to the seniors. And
Yes.
so that's the game, and very entertaining game. Both sides just played their heart out, and there's nothing more else to say about it than just that. I mean, both teams learned a lot, made some progress, and we're going to see how they do for the remainder of the season. And very fun to watch and commentate. I think you agree, right?
Oh, I definitely agree. It was a great match.
Operating the camera as well.
Yeah, I got a little work to do on that.
Yeah.
But no, it was a great match by both teams, and look forward to seeing where these teams both go from here. And as I said before, tune in Thursday, 4 o'clock, J.P. Stevens, Senior Day. We have JV coming up, Westfield UC, in a little while. So that's going to do it for our broadcast of the varsity match here. And once again, Westfield 2, Union Catholic nothing. The number 4 team in the state improves their record to 7-1, and the Vikings now 4-4-1. So thanks for joining us. I'm Jim Lambert with Tony Manusos, and please check back for the JV game coming up in a few minutes.
Should be good.
Yep, have a great day, everyone.